Alright, so I'm continuing my Goldfinch whistle series, and I'm going to do the low D today. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 low D whistles here, and I'm going to do them in order of, roughly in order of price, MSRP. So starting at the low end, I have the Goldfinch. I think it's $85 on his website, USD. So I'm going to say this is not my favorite of the Goldfinch whistles. I think that it's the same bore is used from the F, E, E flat, and the D, maybe the C, but I don't have the low C. And it is the sound just gets a little bit more muted, and still I really like it. I think it's pretty excellent. So it's just got this smooth tone that is it's just a really nice whistle. It's just not super loud compared to like an MK. So that'd be the one thing that I have against it. And it's not really it's a lot of times low whistles you're going for, you like mellow, but if you're wanting to play it in a session, it's not going to be a whistle that projects that much. It's just it handles really well. And so my favorite of this from this bore diameter in the series is probably the E. I think the E is about perfect. The F is also really nice. The E flat is good too. Like, I like them all, but the lower you get, it's like there's an optimum bore, and that is what I mentioned earlier, that the only criticism you could possibly level against the Goldfinch whistles is that there aren't quite as many bore diameter changes as you might like to have in the series. So maybe the F, or maybe the bore diameter could have changed for the low D and the low C, maybe getting a little bit bigger, but it's just limitations of the material. So again, I still really like it. So here's the Dixon. So good tone. I'm being aided because it's pretty warm out here, so there's no clogging issues. Here's the Chieftain, and again, I'm trying to go in price order. And you can hear none of these are loud. I think the MK is one of the more robust low whistles that you can buy, and so that's one that I tend to use in a session. The Chieftain V5 is pretty soft, so it's not even like the Goldfinch is way too quiet or like an outlier in its volume. It's right in there. It's just one of the quieter ones. It's not one of the louder ones. Shaw, aka the Lung Buster. Here's the MK. The MK is one that I use. It's probably my most go-to whistle. Like I said, particularly in sessions, it's just a good all-rounder. This is the Reviol. One of the things I like about the Reviol in particular is that you can buy the head and you can buy several bodies with it. So it's pretty comparable to like a Goldie or an MK when you buy an entire whistle, but then you can get extra bodies for it for like $75, $80 a piece. And I particularly like the E-flat whistle. This has always been one of my favorites on the Reviol, and that's what I normally keep on it. And I'll play the E-flat against the Goldfinch E-flat in a later video, low E-flat. And here's the low D. like the tone on that one. It's kind of like an NK, but a little bit more immediate, not quite as rounded. Here's my Goldie, medium blower. The Goldie has more back pressure than any of the others. That's the force that it takes to push the air through the windway. It's higher, and it has it results in more breath efficiency than just about any other whistle, low D whistle that I own. It also gives you a feeling of control. Obviously the Shaw doesn't give you that, almost no back pressure, and the Reviol doesn't give you that. And it's not that you don't have control over it, but it's just that resistance kind of lets you push and pull back a little bit easier, and the Reviol, there's just less back pressure altogether, so instead of the whistle doing any sort of, kind of helping you give that control, that's all up to you, if that makes sense. And but the Reviol gives you a big open sound that you don't get. You get a bit more compression, a bit more nasal sound in the Goldie. That's the MK. All right, here's the Onyx. This one always takes me some time to get used to because the hole spacing is very small. So, not a whole lot of back pressure on the Onyx either. It's got a nice thick tone to it that I like. And then last but not least, I've got the Carbony Low D, and I'm going to go ahead and pop off the, if I can. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, it's warmed up, so it's kind of expanded, and the tone enhancement ring is locked in place, so deal with it. That one just plays nice. The tone on the Carbony for the Low D is not my favorite. With the ring, it does enhance it. It makes it a little bit nicer. I know that Rob was talking about how he was gonna he's trying to redesign the head a little bit to incorporate a little boxed windway, and then these will also be available for sale for people who have existing Low D whistles. And I'm not 100% sure what he's going to charge for them, but excuse me, I do think that they're a nice enhancement to the sound. At least this smaller one is a nice enhancement to the tone. But what I was gonna say was the Carbony handling and playability is one of my favorites out of all the Low D whistles that I own, and all the Carbonys seem to handle really well. They're just snappy whistles. They just don't have the most powerful tone, but they do have a very different tone, which is nice. A nice change. It's a very light. I always said it was like panpipes or something, kind of a hollow sound. So the Goldfinch. good value. I think that's the cheapest out of all. I think it's like 85. Last I checked, it was like $85 for a 2-piece Low D plus shipping from Poland. But they're just phenomenal whistles especially for the price. So there you go. I hope that is helpful. And again, I'm going to be doing other whistles. I'm trying to do them in order of key popularity. So the next one I'll probably do is F, which I have a lot of F whistles, so that should be interesting. And then probably A, the alto A after that. So keep watching for them if you're interested in this. I said I'm absolutely thrilled with my Goldfinch whistle set, and I'm sure there are people who are starting to get tired of hearing that, but these are really good whistles, guys. So